Going to the game, I'm going to be playing Eve jungle and show you how to 1v9 with this champion. In this matchup, we're currently up against Master Yi, and in an Eve versus Yi, this is a big advantage for Eve since Master Yi is a herbivore jungle, meaning that he just wants to farm up and scale. This is something that we could easily abuse. Eve, once she's able to get level 5, we would have access to our invisibility plus ultimate, which would make our ganks much stronger. And if we're able to snowball our lanes before Master Yi gets to scale, then we would do our job pretty well. We place a control ward at the bot side just in case there's a cheeky invade, and we start at the blue side. The reason why I started at the blue side rather than the red side is because looking at the lanes, the easiest lane to gank early is the bot lane. If we're able to get a successful gank on Gwen, not only do we put the Darius ahead, we're also able to put the Gwen behind, making her reach the late game power spike in a much later time. Looking at the other lanes, Malphite should be gankable at level 5, and this Kai'Sa Leona would struggle against the Lucian Karma, so best bet is going for our winning lane instead. We could gank the Kai'Sa Leona later once they reach level 5. With Leona ulti stun plus Eve's burst, we should be able to easily take down the enemy duo lane. In here, I went with 2 points in first skill instead of the charm, since we're able to double clear, hitting the Raptors and red buff at the same time. Nice first blood by the Leona. I positioned myself to the mid lane. If Asol went the wrong way, we would be able to get a free kill. Unfortunately, he went left. So we'll just keep up our farm, take the Scrugs, and possibly the Scuttle Crab. As much as I want to take the Scuttle Crab early, Malphite has 0 priority, Darius has 0 priority, so I just went for the safety full clear instead. We go for a gank on the Gwen. Nice dodge on the Darius E. We tried to force this, but she just lives with 1 HP. I have no idea where she got the shield. With Master Yi arriving, this is my weakness, which is the early game. Gets the ignite off, Darius able to buy time, proc the charm, poke him a bit, and we both live with 1 HP. If Master Yi got a first kill off, hit both of us, that would be the easiest double kill of his life. He goes for the greed play, takes down the Darius, but we're easily able to get the trade. I know that Darius would have been able to get the kill with the tower, but it's better if I get the kill. Since we're playing an assassin jungle, we would want to snowball the game as soon as possible. We hit level 5, good power spike, invisibility plus mana boots, making us faster, and we're able to take down this Aurelion Soul. Top side, another trade that's happening, and with Leona level 5, this is someone that I could possibly gank right now. Unfortunately, I had no smite, so he gets the free scuttle. Malphite was busy farming mid. I thought he would follow up, but it's fine. The most important thing is that we're able to get kills. And the next thing that we want to do is that we want to translate these kills into items and help snowball our teammates. Another tip about Eve is that you'd always want to look for a gank, especially when you have your ultimate up. The only reason why I'm not ganking yet is because there's no lane to gank with Gwen being shoved in, Lucian Karma, also quite healthy, they're near the tower, so it's very hard to go for a gank. Situations changed. As soon as I see top side, both of them are low. Master Yi is ganking top. With Malphite here, we should be able to get a kill as long as he hits his ultimate. Flash ulti to Lucian, we follow up with our first kill, third skill, get another kill, Master Yi out of position, beautiful meditate. He gets the additional magic resist, but with this Malphite going with the AP build, he's still able to get the kill in the end. Overall, I think it's at least a 2 for 3, which is in our favor, and we get another kill. With our ultimate on cooldown, this is possibly the best time to farm, but looking at the lane state, I see that Gwen is very low, or rather overextended, so this is another champion that I could go for. I went for the safety play and got the red first, so that we would have that additional damage and slow to be able to chase the Gwen down. I wait for my invisibility, Gwen overextending without any more mana, get the charm off, Q flash so that she wouldn't be able to react, smite for the additional slow, and we're able to take her down with the red buff. That's why I went for the red buff first in order to secure the kill. Perfect timing with the objective going up. Lich Bane is now up as well, and this would give me a pretty good power spike. I have no idea what's happening in the other lane. There are trades all over, but with everything that's happened, we should be able to take the dragon. The only issue here is that when you start an objective as Eve, this is going to be very scary because not only do they have a control ward, I don't have my ult as well as my flash. So if I'm caught in a bad position, I'm immediately dead. Yup, Asol shows up at the worst possible time and I just get taken down. So this is a lesson learned for people that want to play Eve. You never want to start the objective on your own unless you know where everyone else is. So with what's happening, we just lost not only Herald, we lost Dragon as well, and we also lost the team fight. So this is very, very bad. We also gave a shutdown, I forgot who. And now we need to step up our game. No more snowball. Master Edo overextending, possibly able to take him down with so much damage on our end. Wait for the alpha strike first, then get the last hit with our ultimate. We try to look for this Lucian who's overextended, but Karma's there. Maybe we can catch with a Leona ult. They play it safe though. There's also a control ward. Leona going for a catch. Perfect ulti onto the stun. We should be able to take down the Karma with all of the combination CC. Lucian, not enough to be able to survive. And even though Leona dies, it's well worth it. Going for a 2-for-1 and possible plates at the top side. Master Yi though, overextending. I don't know why Kaisa was there. Just gets caught for free. I have no choice but to go back and farm my camps. Luckily, I saw Gwen top, so this means that no one is at the bot side. And Darius should be able to get at least 3 plates. Best case scenario, gets the tower down. I reveal myself in the mid lane. I realize it's not yet 7:30, so there's still penalty when taking lane minions. Bot side, a gank is happening. They're chasing down this Darius. He's able to live, which is good. And with Karma showing bot, they should be able to punish the Lucian since it's currently a 2v1 on the top side. Another thing that I went with this game is, instead of first strike, I went with electrocute because I'd like to focus on the burst. You could also go for first strike, but it's up to you on what you want, especially with your playstyle. Nice catch by the Malphite. We're able to take down the Gwen. Unfortunately, there's a trade in the other side. Our Leona Kaisa falls down. They get a 2-for-1 trade. Overall, it's a 2-for-2. If we're able to get the tower bot, that would be great. With no one covering top side, I was hoping that someone would overextend because I have all of my spells up and I should be able to one-shot everyone in their team when I combine my second skill, third skill, ulti, smite, first skill. We're pretty strong in the game with the 7-1 scoreline plus electrocute giving us that extra burst. We just need to look for people that are out of position. We take the scuttler, but they're all there. We're able to escape, reposition, look for someone that's out of position, and try to look for the punish. As an assassin jungler, you never want to stay with your teammates. You always want to be in the side so that you're always ready to go for their carries anytime. Rabadon is now up, but a team fight is happening. Get the charm onto the Asol. Leona pretty low, and this prompts us to go back to base. We just want to clear the wolves. Gathering Storm proc, and with Rabadon up, this is another huge power spike for us. Now this allows us to possibly burst people without the use of the charm as long as they have 0 HP or MR items. Kaisa going into 2 people, I have no idea what she's doing. Asol out of position, flash E, even though Asol flashed, no problem. And look at the damage that I'm dealing. We just bursted the Karma, get the charm onto the Gwen. Unfortunately, she's pretty fast. Go for the E instead, 1/3 skill in combination with the Darius ulti. Even though Kaisa just straight ran it down. We're able to get the winning trade, going for a 1-4-4 exchange. I'm pretty low, but I have my passive, so it's fine. If I get a charm onto Gwen, would be really good. Third skill, smite ulti. Not enough. I don't know what happened to Darius. He just decided to go in and die for free. At least, Malphite's able to get a tower on the top side. With the objective spawning in 5 seconds, I'm not confident that we would be able to take this since our Baron laner is not alive. Malphite's also late, so I'm telling my team, you know what, just back, give the objective, we'll play for the third dragon instead. Weirdly enough, they haven't started it yet, they even pulled it, which is really good for us. So we would be able to start this. Not sure if I'll reach. I just pick my team to go back, play it safe. Leona decides to go in by herself, going for a 1v9. Just dies for free, and nothing that we can do. You have to be disciplined when playing Eve, especially when random things like that happen. The most important person when you play Eve is yourself. So you always want to look at your own positioning. And with everything that's happening, we're getting a bit pressured. Malphite goes in without any follow-up. Lucian though is pretty low, so I go for a bit greedy play, and I take out the Lucian. I get exhausted, go for a 1-for-1 trade, but in hindsight, I think that's not worth it because even though I take down their ADC, I trade it for my own life, and I have a shutdown as compared to Lucian. Leona going into 3 people again, no idea what she's doing. I don't know how we got the Gwen, but Azul is scaling right now. And looking at their comp, their late game is quite good. With Aurelion Sol, Gwen, and Master Yi, that's gonna be quite scary to fight later on. And looking at our lineup, our only scaler is this Kaisa, who's not doing well right now. We're up again, 11k gold at 11 minutes, 1k GPM despite not having first strike. Electrocute for the additional damage to get that extra bit of burst. We take the blue buff. Crown is now up. This is gonna be huge. This gives us more magic penetration as well as defensive stats. Baron is now up. I'm trying to get level 13 so that I would get that additional level on my ult. Lower cooldown plus more damage. Gwen is in the side. We're trying to look for some picks. I didn't want to charm because this would prompt Gwen to go back. Leona tries to stun. It's fine. Just try to poke. Look for picks. Stay away from my team. Leona out of position yet again. Try to go for the Azul, but there's a control ward there, so I can never go close. Azul ult, taking down our Leona, and with this 4v5, this is gonna be pretty scary. We'll just play it safe. We get level 13, big power spike. Master Yi decides to start the dragon, so they're flipping it, which is really good for me because Eve has such a strong execute with E, smite, plus ult. So we go in, flash out. We flash in, then ult out, get the Baron for ourselves. Massive win. Take down the Yi is overextended. I still have my Proto Belt. Wait for the full stack on my charm. Gwen goes back, and from a disaster Baron fight, we're able to get good trades, but most of all, we get the easy steal. Another tip about Eve is that if you're able to charm the Baron with 3 items, you should be able to take it down at 2000 HP. Eve Execute is, I think, the strongest execute in the game. It's even higher than Nunu with the Consume plus Smite, because if you're able to get a charm of the Baron, your W plus E would deal about 1.3k damage. And if you combine it with Q, it would deal about 200 to 400 damage. And you still have your ult plus smite. So you could even go for a 2.5k execute if you're able to charm the Baron Nashor. That's why you never want to start the objective if the enemy Eve is alive. We get the Baron, try to stall, Lucian out of position, and look at my burst! He even had MR, by the way. And this is the power of Eve. Burst the Karma. Nice stun by the Leona. Get the Charmo to the Azul. Nice hook. We take him down as well. Triple kill. Master Yi out of position. And we get another kill. We just get a free quadra kill. Just like that. And now we're back into the game. Kai'Sa gets a tower bot side. And yeah, pretty good. Their dragon is up, and this is something that I like to prioritize, especially since they have soul point. As much as I'd like to push the inhibitors, we don't want to give them dragon soul, especially since this is an infernal rift. Now the game is winnable. Our carries are getting more items. Kai'Sa is playing way better than earlier. Just farm our camps. Blue buff is really good for the cooldown reduction and unlimited mana. With this back, I went for the Soul Stealer because at this point, I could just one-shot anyone, and if I'm able to get kills, this would reduce the cooldown of my ultimate, allowing me to spam this skill more. Take note, Lucian had Mo and Merc Threads, and we just bursted him. That's how strong Eve is if we're able to get the charm off the enemy. Get the red buff. We're already level 15. I think we're item lock. I didn't check. We go through the side. Look for some possible pickups. There's an annoying control ward mid. I want them to take it out. Yeah, I pinged the ward. Guys, please take it out so I can go around, join someone. Lucian. Someone I can go for. Malphite bursts the karma, and look at this A-Soul. He even had crown. We'll just poke him. Third skill. Flash in. Ultimate. Not enough. Unfortunate, but if you look at what happened in the other lanes, their Gwen is now dead. I don't know what happened. We just won the fight for free. Lucian with the only one left. Even though we're kinda low, we could go for a possible end right now. Base is now open. Lucian's trying to defend with a Comet. Nice ultimate by the Leona, gets the stun off. We don't reach it, but with the Lucian hook, or rather Darius hook, we're able to get the kill and secure the win. And yeah, pretty good game. We're able to carry, steal Baron, and the enemy just crumbled after that steal. 100% Eve on Legendary Q. We get MVP with a 16-2-5 scoreline. Our 2 deaths, kinda greedy, not gonna lie. But overall, we're able to do well. 17k gold in 16 minutes without first strike. And look at that electrocute damage, 2.2k. That's why it's up to you on what you want to go for. If you want to go for additional damage, electrocute. But if you want to go for gold plus damage, then first strike is also okay. With that, I hope you guys enjoyed our Evelynn tutorial. Thanks for watching. See you next time and peace out. Ciao, ciao. Bye.